a comfortable cross-legged seat. You've arrived, shrug the shoulders up and back a few times. And find stillness with the shoulders. Drop your chin to your chest. Start to circle the head in one direction. Maybe let the eyes close. You can let the mouth float open as the head drops back to release the jaw. And when you have completed 2 circles on the first side, just pause with your chin on your chest. There's no rush. And then you'll reverse the direction of the circles. Try to keep the tops of the shoulders nice and relaxed. Feel the back body stay lengthened long. And then when you have completed the second circle on the second side, again, there's absolutely no rush. You'll pause with your chin on your chest again. Allowing the eyes to close if they haven't. As you inhale, lift your chest up toward your chin. Exhale, lift your chin away from your chest. Taking a really conscious, deep breath in. And let all the breath go. I've been thinking a lot this week about what we give our attention to, and thinking about it in terms of what we pay attention to is what really thrives within our life, whether that's positive, negative, sort of indifferent. And like I've been noticing, I've been planting a lot, and I've been just sort of planting the seeds of all the different vegetables that I've been eating, and I had forgotten about these squash seeds that I had planted. And I checked the planter, and all of a sudden there was this greenery coming out of this pot, but they weren't doing very well because I hadn't really been tending to them. I had truly forgotten about this pot. And over several days of watering them and putting them in the sun and sort of talking to them, suddenly these squash plants have started to thrive, and there are tons of leaves and growth. And it was this really concrete reminder that what we pay attention to is what thrives. What we fail to pay attention to sort of withers, it dies, it mutates. And I've also been thinking about how some of us have the privilege to not pay attention to things, which has in many ways led to where we are society-wise and sort of globally. And I've really been thinking within my practice, but also off my mat, about what I often neglect or what I fail to pay attention to, and how that impacts the whole. How that impacts my physical body, my actual practice, but also how that affects off my mat what I'm choosing to see, what I'm choosing to engage in or not engage in. And so I invite you, as you practice, to really notice what you pay attention to, but also see if you can start to tune into what isn't getting your attention that would really benefit, perhaps, from getting a little more attention. Take a deep, deep breath in. And let all the breath, bringing the hands into prayer at the heart center. Lightly lift the heart up toward the thumbs, opening the 3 Oms together. Om. Breathing in the vibrations of Om, letting everything else go. The eyes float open. Hang on to hands and knees, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, beginning to move through some cat and cow. Inhale, tuck the toes under, lift the gaze, tip the tailbone up. Exhaling for cat, untuck the toes, rounding chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhaling for cow, tuck the toes under, really open wide across the collarbones. Exhaling for cat, untuck the toes, press into the palms, press into the tops of the feet. One more round, inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat, really round, 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 round. Coming to a neutral spine, lengthen the right leg long behind you, toes tucked under, and just start to rock back and forth a little bit here. Starting to open up through the foot, opening up through the back of the leg. And then spin that right heel down to the ground. Stack the hips and shoulders, reach the right arm up toward the ceiling. Actively press into the outer edge of that right foot. Reach the right arm overhead, one long line of energy from the outer edge of the foot through the fingertips. Circle that right hand down. Square the hips and shoulders. Lift the right leg so that the thigh is parallel to the ground. Lift the left hip crease ever so slightly. And then as you inhale, lift the right heel, lift the gaze, cat and cow with the leg lifted. Exhale, rounding and draw the right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, extend the right leg long, lift the gaze, lift the right heel. Exhale, rounding and navel to spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, extend that right leg behind you, hammock the abdomen down. Exhale, rounding in, tuck your left toes under. Press back to a three-legged dog. Reach the right leg up and back. You're in a shorter stance, so maybe that left heel finds the ground. Open the right hip, bend the knee. Try to kick your left seat with that right heel. And then lengthen the right leg long. Square the hips. Step the right foot between your thumbs. Lower the left knee down. Untuck the toes. Hook your thumbs. Sweep the fingertips forward and up. Really lift up out of the waist. A little bit of an upper back bend here. Think of lifting the shoulder blades up and over a bar right behind you. Release the thumbs, sweep the arms all the way back behind you and then down to the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee and thigh. Step to plank pose, heels reach back, crown of the head lengthens forward. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, scoop the heart forward and up. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, keep hugging the elbows in. Exhale, lower the forehead down to the mat. One last time, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the forehead down and press back to child's pose, hips to the heels. Big toes touch, knees are just as wide as they need to be. Taking a moment here, fully grounded in this moment, fully present, feeling your breath in your back body. Feeling whatever the physical sensations are within your body right now. And then coming back on to hands and knees. Inhaling for cow, tuck the toes under, lift the gaze. Exhaling for cat, rounding as deeply as you can here. Inhaling for cow, open wide across the collarbones. Exhaling for cat, untuck the toes, press into the thumbs and the forefingers just a little bit more. Inhaling for cow, drop the belly down, lift the sit bones as high as they'll go. Exhaling for cat, rounding low back, mid back, and upper back. Coming to a neutral spine, lengthen the left leg long behind you, toes tucked under. And just rock back and forth a few times. Make sure all 5 toes are on the mat. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, spin the left heel down to the ground, reach that left arm up toward the ceiling. Scoop the right hip underneath you, reaching that left arm long overhead, actively press into the outer edge of the left foot. Circle the left hand down to the mat, square the hips and shoulders, lift that left leg. Inhale, lift the left heel, lift the gaze, cat and cow with the leg lifted. Exhale, rounding in. Really try to get the nose and the knee to touch. Inhale, extend that left leg, reach the heel up, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in, draw the knee in. One last round. Inhale, lift that left heel up, up, up as the belly hammocks down. Exhale, rounding in. Tuck your right toes under. Press back to your three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee. Try to keep your right seat with that left heel. Lengthen the left leg long. Square the hips. Step the left foot between the thumbs. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes, hook the thumbs, butterfly the palms open, sweeping the arms forward and up. As the hips shift forward and down, lift up out of the waist, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Release the thumbs, circle the arms back behind you and then down to the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee and thigh, step to plank pose. Heels reach back, pull up through the front of the thighs, draw the navel up toward the spine. As you exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, scooping the heart forward and up as you point the toes back and down. Lower the forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, scoop the chest forward and up. And lower the forehead back down to the mat. One last time, baby cobra, maybe you lift just a little bit higher. Lower the forehead down, press back to child's pose, balasana. Big toes touch, knees are just as wide as they need to be here so that this feels very grounding. There's a sense of ease through the breath and the body here. Maybe checking in right away, what has been capturing your attention? Is that what you want to try? Is it at the expense of something else that maybe needs attention as well? Reach long through the arms, pressing into your palms, lift the hips, tuck the toes under, coming into your first two-legged downward dog. Start to pedal through the feet, sending one heel closer to the ground and then the other. It might feel nice to shake the head out a little bit. Maybe you spiral the torso. Just finding some movement to create more space in the body, more ease of breath. And gradually, as you are ready, start to find stillness. Feeling the sit bones lift up and back. The heels are dropping as close to the mat as they'll come in this moment. Taking a slow, deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Deep, deep inhale. Let everything go as you exhale. One more slow, deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Slowly start to walk the feet up toward the top edge of the mat, taking 4 or 5 little baby steps. When you've arrived, soften the knees, let the weight spill forward in the feet. The head drops heavy toward the ground. The sit bones lightly tip up toward the ceiling. Shake the head yes, shake the head no, shake the head maybe. And then catch opposite elbows. Feel the weight of the forearms and the head really lengthen the back body. And it might feel nice to sway the torso a little bit or shake the head out again. It might feel nice to just stay still. Switch which elbows on top, holding the non-habitual way. And again, maybe you sway a little bit or shake the head out. Maybe stillness is exactly what you're needing. Release the elbows, keeping the knees bent and the head heavy. Slowly start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the very last thing to arrive. When you have arrived, no rush. You'll shrug the shoulders up and back a few times. Just let yourself find stillness, standing tall in Tadasana, mountain pose, rounded on both feet, fully present in this moment. Hook the thumbs, butterfly the palms, sweep the fingertips forward and up, reach up and over to the right side. Come back up through center, reach up and over to the left side. Come back up through center, shimmy up out of both sides of the waist. Find a little bit of a lift up and back here. And then fold forward, circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, reach your knuckles toward the ceiling, let the crown of the head drop down toward the mat. Release the hands, fingertips toward toes. Inhaling to your flat back. Reach the crown of the head forward, lengthen the tailbone back. Right foot steps back to your low lunge. Deep breath in, left knees directly over the left ankle. Downward dog as you exhale, gazing between the big toes. Inhale forward to plank pose. Stay here as you exhale. Take one more breath in. Slowly lower straight down to the mat. One solid piece meets the ground. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Tuck the toes under. Press up to plank, strong and steady. What got your attention there? Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Left knee to the right upper arm bone, cross over the body, circle it over to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach the left arm up toward the ceiling, low lunge twist. Reach the left fingertips toward your right heel, circle a hand down to the mat, deep breath in, get longer through the back body. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, folding forward, soften through the shoulders and the face. Feel that left hip square off by pulling back and in just a little bit more. Inhale, rebend your left knee over the left ankle, gaze past the top edge of the mat. Right foot meets the left at the top of the mat, release over the legs, let the head go, let the breath go. Hook your thumbs, sweep the fingertips forward and up, come all the way up to stand, reach up and over to the left side first. Come back up through center, reach up and over to the right side, feel that left shoulder spiral open. Come back up through center, lift up out of both sides of the waist, start to look up, fold over the legs, circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, reach the knuckles toward the ceiling, let the crown of the head drop heavy toward the mat. Release the hands, fingertips toward toes, inhaling to your flat back, try to get your chest parallel to the ground. Step the left foot back to your low lunge, deep breath in. Downward dog as you exhale, relax through the jaw and the face. Inhale forward to plank, stay open across the collarbones, keep the gaze just past the top edge of the mat. Slowly lower all the way down, point the elbows back. Baby cobra, keep hugging the elbows in, anchor into the tops of your feet. Lower the forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes under, press up to plank, strong and steady. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips right into the left upper arm bone, cross over the body, circle it to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, take a deep breath in, reach the left heel back and the crown of the head forward. Exhale, reach the right arm up toward the ceiling, find your low lunge twist. Reach those right fingertips toward your left heel, circle the hand down to the mat, deep breath in, straighten the right leg as you exhale. Spiraling the low abdomen over the top of the right thigh ever so slightly. The left heel is reaching straight back and down, not quite finding the ground, but close maybe. Rebend that right knee over the right ankle, left foot meets the right at the top of the mat, folding over the legs in Uttanasana. Hook the thumbs, soften the knees a little bit as you sweep the fingertips forward and up, all the way up to stand. Palms together, prayer to the heart center. Deep breath in, grounded evenly on both feet. Let all the breath go. What do you pay attention to? How does that affect the overall picture? Hook your thumbs, soften the knees, sweep the fingertips forward and up, reach up, look up. Fold over the legs, circle the hands behind your back, reach the knuckles toward the ceiling, let the weight rock forward in the feet. Release the hands, inhale into your flat back. Right foot steps back, low lunge, deep breath in. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhaling forward to plank, slowly lower straight down to the mat, one solid piece. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Lower the forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes under, press up to plank, downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, left knee to the right upper arm bone, circle it over to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, deep breath in. Reach that left arm up toward the ceiling as you exhale, low lunge twist. Turn the left toes out to face the left side of the mat. Spin to the blade of your right foot, just like you would for side plank. Press the ground away. Breathe into the outer edge of that left hip. Breathe into the strength of your right side. Turn all 10 toes to face the top of the mat. Reach the left fingertips toward your right heel. Circle the hand down to the mat. You're in your low lunge as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten the left leg, folding forward. Maybe you flex your left foot here if that feels good for you. Maybe you keep that left foot grounded. Just see what feels good in your body right here, right now. If you flex that left foot, plant the foot all the way back down. Rebend left knee over left ankle. Right foot meets the left at the top of the mat, folding over the legs in Uttanasana. Hook your thumbs, sweep the fingertips forward and up, reach up, look up, fold right back over the legs, circle the hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Try to get the heels of your hands to touch as if you're holding your own hand. Release the hands, inhale into your flat back, lift your upper back toward the ceiling just a little bit more. Step your left foot back to your low lunge. Deep breath in, reach the left heel back and the crown of the head forward. Downward dog as you exhale, feel the backs of your thighs press toward the back edge of the mat. Inhale forward to plank pose. Slowly lowering straight down to the mat, trying to get both shoulders and both hips to meet the ground at the exact same time. Baby cobra, baby bhujangasana. Lower the forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes under, press up to plank. Downward dog as you exhale. Reach that right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, cross over the body, sweep it over to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, deep breath in. Reach that right arm up toward the ceiling as you exhale, low lunge twist. Turn the right toes to face the right side of the mat. Spin to the pinky edge of that left foot. Flex your left foot so that you're safe with the ankle. Keep actively lifting that left side away from the ground. Turn the right toes forward, come back to the ball of your left foot. Reach those right fingertips toward your left heel. Circle the hand down to the mat. Deep breath in. Straighten the right leg as you exhale. And if you did so on the other side, flex that right foot, flexing your front foot. If that isn't what you need or that isn't what you chose to do on the first side, just keep the foot fully grounded. One more breath here. Can you get a little bit longer through the mid and the upper back, less rounding through that upper back. Plant the right foot down if you flexed it. Rebend your right knee over the right ankle. Left foot meets the right at the top of the mat, folding forward in Uttanasana. Hook your thumbs, sweep the fingertips forward and up. Palms together, prayer to the heart center. Deep breath in. Let all the breath go. Right here in this moment of stillness, what are you paying attention to? What's capturing your attention? Really cultivating awareness of what gets your attention when. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Let the weight rock back into the heels. As you sit the hips a little bit lower, see if you can lightly lift the heart a little bit higher. Relax the shoulders, the fingers, and the face. Again, what are you paying attention to? And at what cost, right? We can only pay attention to so much in each moment, in each pose. So being mindful of maybe what doesn't get your attention and how does that affect the overall picture? Fold over the legs. Let all of that effort go for a moment. Inhaling to your flat back, extending long through the spine. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot meets it in plank pose, top of a push-up. Lower just the knees. Push-up, lower halfway down. Elbows glide alongside the rib cage. Press back up to straight arms. Lower halfway down. Press back up to straight arms. Lower halfway down. Stay here. Toes are tucked under, knees are down. Lift the knees. Here you are in Chaturanga. Yes, lower all the way down. Baby Cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Hover the palms off the mat. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Reach your knuckles back, lift your thumbs away from your seat if you can. One more breath in, see if you can lift just a little bit higher. And release down to the mat, bring the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, press up to plank, strong and steady. Lowering halfway down, Chaturanga. Upward dog, come onto the tops of the feet, thighs and knees hover off the mat. Downward dog as you exhale, pulling up through the front of the thighs and the low abdomen. Breathing space and ease into the chest and the upper back so that you're not hiking up the shoulders toward the ears. There's not tension in that upper back. Inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it over to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it over to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Last time, right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it over to the right, back to your three-legged dog, knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge, shoulders right over the hips. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Draw that left knee up toward your chest. Pull up through the standing leg. And then a little bit of a bend in that right knee. You're going to swivel the left knee in, out, back up through center. Swivel the knee in, out, back up through center. Internally rotate, externally rotate the hip back up through center. Float back to your high lunge. Open to warrior two. Spin the left heel down. Reach long from under the arms. Gaze over the front fingertips. 3 flying warriors. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Flex the foot. Reach up, look up. Back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg, flex the foot, high prayer. Exhale, gaze over those right fingertips, warrior two. Last time, straighten both legs, reach up, lift up out of the waist, flex that foot, back to warrior two. Flip your right palm, peaceful warrior, reach all the way up and back, reach, 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 reach. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat, step to plank, lowering chaturanga halfway down. Upward dog as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Deep, deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Inhale the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, left knee to the right upper arm bone. Circle it over to the left. Back to your 3-legged dog. Left knee to the right upper arm bone, over to the left. Back to your 3-legged dog. One last time, left knee to the right upper arm bone, over to the left. 3-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs. Rise up to your high lunge. Back of the head and back of the pelvis are in the same line. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Inhale to lengthen, lift up out of the waist. Exhale, rebend the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Draw that right knee up toward your chest. Pull up through the standing leg. And then a little bit of a bend in that standing leg as you swivel the right knee in, out, back up through center. Swivel it in, out, back up through center. Last time, bend in that left knee, swivel the right knee in, out, pull up through the left leg, draw that right knee up. Step back to your high lunge. Deep breath in. Warrior two. As you exhale, adjust the stance if you need to. 3 flying warriors. Inhale, straighten the left leg, flex the left leg, reach up but drop the shoulders down. Back to warrior two. Inhale, feel the inner thighs hug in as the palms press together. Exhale, press all 5 of the left toes down as you reach long, long, long through the arms. Last one, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Flip your front palm, peaceful warrior, reach all the way up and back. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat, step to plank, lowering chaturanga halfway down. Upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. Take a slow, deep breath in, and let all the breath go. Deep breath in, fill the entire back body with breath. As you exhale, try to soften through the face and the shoulders. Inhale, lift the hips up and back even more. Exhale, try to drop those heels just a little bit closer to the ground. Inhale, lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, either walk or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back when you've arrived. And release over the legs, let everything go. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer, reach up, look up. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit a little bit lower if you can. Sit a little bit lower if you can. Sit a little bit lower and then see if you can lower into Navasana, boat pose. It's all right if it's not so graceful, if it's a little funky. Lower halfway down, Ardha Navasana. Come back up to boat pose. Lower, heels hover, shoulder blades hover. Back up to Navasana. Lower, hovering, the abdomen drops down and spreads wide. Back up to Navasana. Plant the feet, reach the fingertips forward. Slowly lower one vertebra at a time. When you are on your back, walk the heels in toward you. Fingertips reach toward the heels. Press into all 10 toes. Inhale, lift your hips for bridge. Exhale, slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Feel those inner thighs roll in and engage. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Last time here, inhale, lift up to bridge. Feel the shoulders melt open and down into the mat. Slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Draw the knees toward you. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Start to rock up and down along the spine. Get some momentum going. And then come all the way up back to chair pose, Utkatasana. See what happens, be playful, yes. Rise up, high prayer, reach up, look up. Draw your prayer through the midline, fold forward over the legs, let the weight rock forward in the feet, let everything go. Inhaling to your flat back. Left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot meets it in plank pose, top of a push-up. Lower the knees, toes stay tucked under, lower halfway down, press back up to straight arms. Here we are again, yes, lower halfway down, press up to straight arms, lower halfway down. What's getting your attention? Just lift those knees, the elbows stay bent so that you're in chaturanga, lower all the way down. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze, hover the palms off the mat. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, reach your knuckles back, lift the thumbs away from your seat. If you would like to lift the legs, go for it. If it feels better to keep the feet grounded, keep the feet grounded. And release down to the mat, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes under, press up to plank, lowering halfway down, chaturanga, upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. Come back to the breath. Come back to the grounding of your own 2 hands and 2 feet. Inhale the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Right knee to the left upper arm bone. Circle it over to the right, back to your 3-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw the left knee up toward your chest. Swivel that left knee in, out, back up through center. Step back to your high lunge. Open to warrior 2. Spin the left heel down, anchor down through that left heel. 1 flying warrior, straighten the right leg, flex the foot, reach up, look up, high crane. Back to warrior 2. Flip the right palm, peaceful warrior, reach all the way up and back. Side angle, Parsvottanasana. Either bring the forearm to the thigh as that left arm sweeps overhead. Maybe the hand comes inside of the foot. Notice if you're sticking your seat out behind you, really wrap that right hip under you. The more you press into the back foot, the left foot, and lift that inner left thigh, the easier it is to scoop the right hip under you and then spiral the chest toward the ceiling. Circle the left hand down to the mat, spin to the ball of your left foot, reach the right arm up toward the ceiling, low lunge twist. Turn the right toes to face the right side of the mat. Spin to the blade of the left foot. You can stay here or take full side plank, Vashisthasana, yogi's choice. Reach that right arm overhead. Bring the right hand down. Everybody meet in plank pose. Lowering chaturanga halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Thighs and knees hover off the mat. Downward dog as you exhale. Deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Reach the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, left knee to the right upper arm bone. Circle it over to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge, lift the chest, the chin, the gaze. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw that right knee up, pull up through the low abdominal muscles. Swivel that right knee in. Internal rotation of the hip, external rotation of the hip. Draw the knee up. Step back to your high lunge. Open to warrior two. Adjust your stance if you need to. Front heel is in the same line as the arch of the back foot. One flying warrior. Straighten the left leg. Flex the foot. Reach up. Look up. Back to warrior two. Flip the left palm, peaceful warrior. Reach all the way up and back. Side angle, Parsvottanasana. Either bringing the left forearm to the thigh or bringing it inside of the foot. Sweeping that right arm overhead, just like on hands and knees at the start. Actively press into the back foot as you reach through that top arm. And then try to wrap the left side of your rib cage up toward the ceiling. Circle the right hand down, spin to the ball of your right foot, reach the left arm up, low lunge twist. Turn the left toes out to face the left side of the mat. Spin to the blade of the right foot, flex that right foot. You can stay here or take full side plank, Vashisthasana. Press the ground away with that right side. Reach the left arm overhead, circle the left hand down. Everybody's meeting in plank pose. Lowering chaturanga, upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. What is getting your attention? Is that truly what you want to thrive and flourish? What isn't getting your attention? How is that affecting the big picture? Not just one moment or one pose or one breath, but the larger picture of your body, your practice, maybe even your life off the mat. Deep, deep breath in. Let all the breath go. Lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, either walk or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back when you've arrived. And release over the legs, let everything go. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer, reach up, look up. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhaling to your flat back. Plant the palms. You can either step or hop back. If you hop, land in chaturanga, moving through your vinyasa. We're meeting back and downward dog. Just allowing yourself to dance with the breath, to smooth out any transitions, to maybe have some fun with this as you inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, your right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it over to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee, draw that left knee up. Internally rotate the hip, externally rotate the hip, draw the knee up toward your chest. Figure four shape, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Bring the hands into prayer at the heart center. Really sit the hips back and down as you lift the heart up toward the thumbs. Draw the left knee up, reach the arms up, step back to your high lunge. Opening to warrior two, tailbone drops down, crown of the head lifts. One flying warrior, straighten the right leg, flex the foot, reach up, look up. Back to warrior two, flip your right palm, peaceful warrior, reach, 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 reach. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. Forearm to the thigh or hand comes inside of the foot. Circle the left hand down to the mat, spin to the ball of your left foot, reach the right arm up. Turn the right toes out, spin to the blade of the left foot. Again, you can stay here or take side plank, Vashisthasana. Reach that right arm overhead, circle the hand down, everybody meet in plank, deep breath in. Slowly lower straight down to the mat, one solid piece. Reach the arms by your sides, walk the legs closer to one another and farther behind you. As you inhale, lift and lengthen everything away from the mat for Shalabhasana. Just the hip points are anchoring down. There's a buoyancy with every inhale. What is gathering? Where's the tension gathering? Where's the focus gathering? Where's the attention gathering? One more breath in. Is that where it's most useful? Release down to the mat. Rest the right cheek down. If it feels good to sway the hips a little, sway the hips. And rest the opposite cheek down. Just a little passive neck stretch here. Bring the forehead down to the mat, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, press up to plank. Lowering halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale for your upward dog, really press the ground away with the hands. Exhale, downward dog. Backs of the thighs pressed for the back edge of the mat. Gaze is right between those big toes. Reach your left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, left knee to the right upper arm bone, circle it over to the left, back to your three-legged dog, knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee, draw that right knee up toward your chest. Soft bend in the left knee as you internally, externally rotate the hip. Draw the knee up, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Hands come into prayer at the heart center. Lift the heart to the thumbs, roll the shoulders open and down. Draw that right knee up, reach the arms up. Step back to your high lunge. Open to warrior two, anchor down through the back foot. One flying warrior, straighten the left leg, flex the foot, reach up, look up. Back to warrior two. Flip your left palm, peaceful warrior, reach, lengthening through that left side. Don't lose the length in your left side as you come into side angle. Right left hand can come inside of the foot or left forearm on the left thigh. Right arm sweeps overhead. Circle that right hand down. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Reach the left arm up. Low lunge twist. Turn the left toes out. Spin to the blade of the right foot. Either stay here or stack the left foot on top of the right for full side plank. Reach the left arm overhead. Circle the hand down. We're meeting in plank pose. Deep breath in. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat as you exhale. Reach the arms long by your sides. Walk the legs closer to one another and farther behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen everything away from the mat. Find the buoyancy here. Strengthening those posture muscles. Finding the opening through the front body, the grounding, but also that expansiveness across the chest. One more breath in, lift a little bit higher if you can. Release down to the mat, rest the left cheek down, big toes touch, heels wing open. It feels good to sway the hips a little, sway the hips. And then rest the opposite cheek down, just a little passive neck stretch, a moment to really ground. Bringing the forehead down to the mat, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, press up to plank, lowering halfway down, chaturanga, upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. Take a slow, deep breath in, and let all the breath go. Lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze right between your thumbs, either walk or hop to the top of the mat, flat back when you've arrived, and release over the legs, let it all go. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer as you reach up, drop the shoulders down, prayer to the heart center. Deep breath in, let the breath go. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana, last time, I promise. Sit a little bit lower. Really engage the low abdominal muscles. Keep a light lift with the heart. Sit a little bit lower. Little bit lower. Lower into Navasana. Sorry if it's clunky, mine was. Lowering halfway down, Ardha Navasana, heels and shoulder blades hover. Come back up to Navasana. Lower hover, Ardha Navasana. Right back up to Navasana. One last time. Lower, hover, hover, hover. Come back up. Plant the feet. Reach the fingertips forward. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. When your entire spine is on the ground, walk those heels in toward you. Pressing into all 10 toes, pressing into the heels as you inhale, lift your hips up for bridge. Exhale, slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift up for your bridge, keep the shoulders melting open. Slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Maybe notice if one side is dropping sooner than the other. Last time, inhale, press up to your bridge. This time, hold it. Scoop the shoulder blades underneath you. If it is accessible, interlace the hands. If not, just keep pressing those palms down. The tailbone lengthens toward the heels. The hips maybe lift a little bit higher. Chest is lightly reaching toward the chin gently reaches away from the chest. You interlace the hands, let them go, and slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Step the feet mat width apart, let the knees and inner thighs drop together. Right hand to the chest, left hand to the low belly. Feel the breath in your hands. If you'd like to windshield wipe the knees side to side, you're welcome to. It feels better to just stay still, stay still. If you are windshield wiping the knees when you're even on both sides, come back to center. Heel toe the feet back into your midline. We're taking one last back bend here. You are welcome to take another bridge, just like we've been doing, or you can come into full wheel. I'm going to verbally instruct full wheel and go into that. You're going into bridge, hands right by your side, press into your feet. You'll inhale to lift. You're coming into full wheel. Bring the hands right by your ears. Fingertips point toward the shoulders. Draw the elbows and upper arm bones in toward your face. And then as you inhale, press into the feet and the hands. Press up to the crown of your head. And then press all the way up. Turn the toes in. It's going to feel a little pigeon toe. And then really press the chest through the arms. One more breath. If you're in full wheel, you'll tuck your chin to your chest to safely come down. Once you are down from your last back bend, feet step mat width apart, knees and inner thighs drop together. Right hand to the chest, left hand to the low belly. Drop into the breath. Again, if it feels nice to windshield wipe the knees side to side, you're welcome to do so. Stillness feels good. Just let yourself drop into that stillness. You're windshield wiping the knees when you're even on both sides. Bring the knees and inner thighs back together. Heel toe the feet in toward your midline. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, making that figure four shape that we had in our standing series. Draw the left knee in toward your chest, get the arms through the legs. Flexing that right foot, letting the right knee fall away from you. The shoulders and the head stay out of this. Just taking a moment here to breathe a little more space into that hip. And then the legs stay exactly as they are. You're going to reach the arms out to the sides and then drop your legs to the left. So the outer edge of the left leg finds the ground. The sole of your right foot finds the ground. Use your left hand to press that right thigh away from you. So different than what we traditionally do, drawing the knee toward us. Press that right thigh away from you. Look over the left fingertips. Feel the length in that gentle opening from the right hip through the outer edge of the thigh and the hip. It's a very gentle twist for the spine. Come back to center. Hug the knees in. Plant both feet down. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh, making that figure four shape. Draw the right thigh up toward your chest. Interlace the hands behind the thigh. Gently ease that left knee away from the left shoulder. And the legs stay as they are. Arms reach out to the side. Legs in this exact shape fall to the right side. So the outer edge of that right leg finds the ground. The sole of the left foot finds the ground as if you were going to stand on that foot. Use the right hand to gently press the right thigh and knee away. And then look over the left shoulder. What is getting your attention in this moment? And start to quiet the mind and come to the breath with a little more intention. Draw both knees into the chest. It feels good to rock a little bit, you can rock. Feels nice to circle the knees, circle the knees. And gently roll to one side. Press yourself up to sit. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall open. Nice wide diamond shape with the legs here. And then round forward for Tadasana. So rounding through the back, which should feel nice after all that back bending and the gentle twisting we just did. The forehead is reaching toward the tops of the feet. The hips are melting open. The shoulders are softening. Taking this moment where you are quite literally looking inward toward yourself to simply check in. How are you in this moment? No judging, just very honestly checking in with yourself. Slowly roll up to sit. Draw the knees together. And then come on to your back one last time, holding on to the backs of the thighs, lowering one vertebra at a time, hugging the knees into your chest. Let's take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, release the legs, letting the legs flop open as wide as the mat. Hands are by your sides, palms face up. The eyes float closed, settling into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Allow the back body to be really heavy, allowing the back body to be supported by the ground beneath you. The front body is just very lightly rising and falling with the breath. As you find sweet stillness physically and mentally, allow the efforts of your practice to soak in. Remember that no effort, no matter how small or how large, is ever wasted. Your next breath be a little bit deeper. Bring some gentle movements into the fingers and toes. It might feel nice to nod the head side to side. Bend the knees one at a time, sliding the feet onto the mat. Reach the arms overhead, stretching through the torso. Gently roll to the right side into fetal position. Pressing into your top hands, coming back to your cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Finding stillness with the eyes closed when you've arrived. Noticing right here, right now, what's getting your attention. That is what will thrive, what will flourish. Be mindful as you step off your mat, what it is within your life that gets your attention, that gets that space needed to grow and to flourish. Also keeping in mind what doesn't get your attention. And how does that affect the whole picture for yourself, for others? Bring the hands into prayer at the heart center. Lightly lift the heart up toward the thumbs. Sealing practice with one best within me bows to the best within you. Namaste. Thank you.